Hello everyone, just going to run through a quick video of using Gyroflow and Walksnail. So the first thing we're going to do is click over on Open File, and then we'll select the file we want to stabilize, and of course this will be the VTX recording. After that's loaded, what we'll then do is click on Open File, and then find the gyro data, which will be the matching file with the GCSV attachment. After that's done, it will then import, and then we've got our gyro data loaded as well. Now, the IMU orientation is what generally causes problems with the stabilization with Gyroflow. So what you can do to make sure you've got the correct orientation is find a bit of the video where you're flying in a straight level position as much as possible, like this, and then right click on the timeline, and then just click where it says Guess IMU Orientation here, and that will then run through and work out the orientation here. And these numbers, sorry, these letters here correlate to basically which way is up and where the gyro is positioned in relation to the camera. After we've done that, I've just clicked on where it says Autosync at the top, and that will then run through an Autosync. I've just sped this up for the sake of keeping a shorter video, and that should complete now. And now it's completed, we can see down the bottom in the timeline we've got these 3 green bars here, and this shows us that it's synced correctly. And now we should have nice buttery smooth footage. You can just check various points in the footage, just check we're happy with it. And there's a section here where you can see a blue spike in the timeline, and that's where I've gone and done a roll. So if you click on that now, you can see that. So leveling off here, I think I've done a left-hand roll. There we are. So you can see it. It's nice and smooth. It hasn't cut off too much of the video. If you click on where we've got these red bars here, this is where the video is sort of cropping in too much. You can see the black bars coming in at the top and the bottom there. And what we can do to correct that, or at least mitigate it to a degree, is adjust the field of focus, and that will relate to how far we're zoomed into the footage. So actually I've done something wrong here and clicked zoom in all the way. So you can see you can adjust that on the slider here to get the right level of zoom, and that will then reduce the number of these red bars. So let's just try this. So click play. Still coming a little bit there, so what I might do is just drop that down to maybe 9.3. Let's just type that in now, 9.3. And then, so those red bars have got much smaller. It's a little bit creeping in, but I'm not too worried about that. I can live with that. So this is now stabilized. And over here, if we click on lens profile, basically you just type in Walksnail, and it will bring up all the different lens profiles. So this is basically tweaking the Gyroflow to match the lens and the camera you've got on your build, so what you're running, and obviously all the resolutions as well. So if you're using 720p, there's some different presets as well. These are the 3 official ones. You'll notice here that the IMU letters, those Y, Z and X, in different orders of capitalization, so that relates to basically orientation. And it changed with a few different firmware options as well. So once you've selected your camera profile, you may find that you still need to tweak the orientation depending on how your camera is set up, if it's mounted upside down, things like that. To export it, we just if we're happy with the video, we just click on export down here. And what I tend to do is I click on the cog here and then upscale to 4K. So that's when I upload the video to YouTube and I'll do all the other editing I want to do. It still retains some of the quality and it doesn't lose it along the way. So click on export and it will then start rendering. And this is a very slow process, so I've sped this up. This is sped up 1,000 times to go through the render. So you can see how slow it actually is. I think in total it took over an hour to do for this reasonably short clip. So it can take some time. And then we're done. So we've got the video stabilized and rendered, and we're ready to go.